see everything.
Shine down!
Into the wind. Behold! Time to go. You even want this? Squall and Fury! Too slow. Quit following me. Quit following me. Too slow.
Alright, I am going to be finishing up the last two world quests for Sumeru before we go to Fontaine. First one is the Artist Adrift one, once I realized there was more days to it. And the other one was one that we got at the beginning of 3.8, so something tells me I should probably finish it before 4.0. But anyway, last time we talked about with Julian, and we discovered that he wants to be a real artist, but he has some kind of like curse that makes it so he can only make like perfect replica images when he draws. So then he had to work as like a counterfeit artist for a while, and then went to jail, and then ran away from Fontaine once he left. And he wanted to be a real artist for once, but no matter what. And he's also, he might be colorblind, or is the color thing part of this curse he has as well? Or he might just be colorblind, because then he was, he drew a picture of the doggo, but it was blue. But I thought it was actually quite artistic, because you know what, maybe that kind of art is too modern for their time, but I think it's kind of cool with the different colors and stuff like that. But anyway, he is sad. I wonder if what he has is kind of like the curse that Diona has. You know, she talked to a spring fairy when she was little, and was blessed with the power to only make like good drinks. So then when she grew up and wanted to become a bartender to take down the wine industry, no matter what she puts into her drinks, they're always good. I wonder if it's something similar. I wonder if it has to do with Oceanids. I think, did he mentioned like going on like a pilgrimage with like the Oceanids at the same path, which is something again with Idea and the trailers and all that. I am kind of curious about the Oceanid lore there, but I wonder if they got like the power from like a similar sort of like water spirit sort of thing, because definitely it sounds like he has like some kind of curse. Hello, Julian. Paimon, Teddy, you're here. Ah, indeed. One needs friends when on a journey outdoors.
Well, we did agree to show you the way, didn't we? Guiding people around is a walk in the park for us. Even though we'll be walking in a desert. But are you sure you want to go back to Fontaine so soon? You made it all the way to Sumeru after all. There's still so much to see here.
The rainforest has some nice views. The desert has some fascinating sights. Yeah. Maybe you just need a vacation. You know, if you're stuck, maybe you just need something to clear your head out. Like, new insight on life, you know. And you know, you've been stuck here for a while. You haven't been able to escape. We can help you escape this little place. And it's interesting. I thought there would be more stuff like on the coast here. Like on the map, the coast is this big area. There's a lot of like, but this is the only quest that's here. Which I guess that makes sense. It just makes me wonder if there's gonna be more that happens here in the future.
There's lots of trees and rivers.
They all sound really nice, but I feel that I haven't made proper preparations for travel. This trip might have been a failure, but I suppose I did learn a lesson or two.
Oh, in that case, there's also great stuff to see nearby. It would be a pity if you missed them all.
Well, I know, the big tree, right? The big tree. Paimon's recommendations are never wrong. If you insist. I guess it would be rude if I were to refuse.
Paimon's Adrift's #1 guide, so leave the guiding to Paimon. Just remember to keep up.
And the dog definitely cares about me too. I always want to put food in the bowl, it won't let me. The doggo... He says the doggo is annoying, but the doggo cares about him a lot. Alright, we made it all the way here, climbing up and down that valley and everything. Alright. Yeah, look at this site! I've said it so many times. This tree! This tree is so beautiful. See? Music too.
This place is filled with nature's scent. Doesn't it make you feel like sketching? Doesn't it make you feel inspired?
No, that's a little stereotype, but I agree. It probably is very inspiring.
But it does make Paimon want to pick up a brush. This place is so full of vitality, and the colors are so vivid. Oh. Paimon's sorry. Paimon didn't mean to.
It's fine. I just see something different, that's all. We can all appreciate beauty, right?
That's right. Paimon loves this place. It's almost as if it can purify your heart and soul. Well, not that you need it, Paimon. Oh, because Paimon is already so pure.
My friends, thank you for showing me such kindness, even to someone like me who has failed to tell you the truth from the beginning. You are both indeed pure of heart.
No need to exaggerate so much. Oh, and there are actually more unique sights than this. Paimon's sure you know what he's referring to. That's shown to Julian as well. They say that artists will observe their subject from many angles before they start. Is that some sort of, stereotype? We could have a look around first, and if that fails, we can find a vantage point with a better view.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm ready to set out.
Shall we race to the destination? Are you ready?
I am super ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, what?
Pepper should be fine. Julian, well, try and keep up.
Can he use these things? This will be a challenge.
Interesting. Whee.
Get the full tour of the tree. Oh, there is a what should we call it? The little things there.
Too slow.
The pari. There's one up in the tree. I wonder if I met that one before. Yay! I didn't think the drawing was such a taxing thing to do. If I had known that, I would have...
Looks like that is still a bit much for Julian.
How did the doggo make it up here? Well, I did just recover from my injuries. But the sights here are truly unique. Indeed, I think it's strange that I never noticed them before.
The view's pretty good up ahead as well. Let's head over there. But be careful, okay?
Yeah. Keep moving.
Behold!
Behold! Behold the beauty of this place. I have a picture where I got Wonder to go from one of those really high up places and just fly. With the tree in the background, it was so nice. Here we are.
Wait, as for the special meal we just mentioned previously, Paimon thanks Julian and Pepper.
Okay. Special sweet. Special sight. The flowers? Hang on. Doesn't involve. No, I don't think so. What do you mean, special sight? Can you even move this? I don't see that too. Special sight, I actually don't know what you're talking about. Paimon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I don't remember. Oh, there we go. Storage just had to I knew Storage had to do something. But she just had to go low enough to make all the flowers bloom. No, is that all of them? Nope, there are more. Flowers! Julian, look at all these pretty flowers blooming. Isn't nature beautiful? Isn't this world full of so many wonders? While you're here, you take the time to enjoy it. At least with us, while you have your tour guides. The flowers. Whee!
How's that? Pretty nice, huh? Pepper also seemed really happy. Aw, that's so sweet.
Having seen this, I find that words seem superfluous. Caterpillar was right. There was such a wide world outside my metal box.
A metal box? You said that you lived in a very small place in Fontaine, didn't you?
Sumeru sure does have lots of sights to see, huh?
Right, that's right. He's earned his time to become a proper artist. So let's switch up the scene a bit to, what do they call it? Broaden our horizons. You might understand he wants to give up, but Paimon still thinks it's too early for that. There's still time to reconsider. Just think about it, Julian. There might be sights just as grand as this, or maybe even grander. Things you've never seen before. Maybe they'll grant you the inspiration you need. As for your color recognition, well, you said it yourself. We just see something different.
But we can all appreciate beauty. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, your words do make sense.
Those are your words.
So I knew it. I knew it after all, but I just kept walking the wrong path.
You mean that because Pepper brought you here, right? So we should just think of it as the wrong path. Well, it's a shame we couldn't help you find the path of the Ocean's Pilgrimage, though.
Does that even exist? Well, we know that the Pari mentioned the Ocean's Pilgrimage too, right? So, I've always believed it does, but I think that my ability or lack thereof to find it is unimportant either way. After all, I've already found the answer I desire. Thank you, my friends. How could I ever show my gratitude? If only I'd bought those mysterious bird eggs. A mystical item like that, one that could help to ward off ill fortune, would certainly be of more use to adventurers like you. I don't think so, but that's okay. No, just live your life to the fullest. Do the best you can, given your circumstances. That's all we could wish for.
Oh, why not? Even if it can't really deflect bad luck, maybe taste 100 times better than a normal egg.
Oh, Paimon. I will continue to stay here for a while. This place really calms the soul. It's quite good for self-reflection. I agree. I think you needed it. I have a feeling that I might be able to draw something a little different this time. Thank you both, dear friends. I wish you smooth sailing in your journey. Now, if he's able to break free of that curse, maybe it was never a curse at all. There's no need to overthink, right? I should just draw whatever I see. Yeah, Just go for it. Get a doggo. Pepper! Doggo! Well, I'm happy for him. I'm happy, finally. He's found happiness with what he's doing. That's great. Alright, next we are going to be doing this quest, which is Recollection of a Fontainian, which I assume is a precursor to going to Fontaine. Achoo! The smell of these spices is just too... Achoo! I should just take a picture and go hide in my room. Ah, Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Hold on for a second. Who? Me? I'd like your help with taking a picture. Just one. It won't take long. Well, is Susan around? Susan, who always wants us to take pictures? No? Alright, I guess we can take a picture of you then. It's embarrassing to admit, but the aroma of the spices here is a little too strong for me. During my time in Fontaine, I never had food with even just a hint of spiciness. A pinch of salt is as much as I can take. Well, you're missing out, but sure. Yeah, I guess if you're not used to it, it would make you sneeze a lot. Here, I'm sneezing so much that... Achoo! I can't even hold the camera steadily, so all I can do is ask someone else to take a photo for me. You certainly seem to be a kind person, so I'd like to ask for your help. So you're from Fontaine? Indeed, I'm very sorry that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Augustus Lovelace, a researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. That sounds so cool. That sounds really cool. It's a mouthful, isn't it? You can call it the Fontaine Research Institute, as most people in Fontaine do. The Fontaine Research Institute used to be a paradise for researchers in Fontaine, and where most mechanical creations originated. But thanks to Mr. Edwin, most buildings in the Fontaine Research Institute are lying in ruin now. And ever since Raimondo and Mr. Choiseul took over the reconstruction project, the spirit of research at the Institute has been in free fall. I have standards and prefer a tidy environment. I refuse to live in a place of rubble, and so I've been traveling around. Don't let my travels spoil your mood. They have nothing to do with you. Come on, please hurry and snap a photo of me. Once Xavier sees the beauty of Sumeru, there's no way he'll stay in Inazuma. Hey, I worked with Xavier, the dude from the what you would call it, Tatarasuna. I worked with him before. You... Whoa, are you the traveler that Xavier told me about? A pleasure. It's truly an honor to meet you. I've read all about your heroic feats in the Mikage furnace from Xavier's letters. And whenever Xavier talks about films in his letters, he always mentions your extraordinary acting skills. Yep, that's us. We're very good at that. He says you're fearless, noble, and most importantly, you have a great sense of humor. Oh, once you've taken the photo, you must give me your autograph. It'd be perfect if you signed the photo. Sure. How is Xavier doing these days? Well, to be honest, not great. He's been anxious about his film, and based on his letters, he's been trouble finding an interesting new subject lately. Well, at least he's still at it, which makes me happy. I suggest that he should do as I did and take some time off in Sumeru. But he's insisting that he must shoot the best possible film for the Yashiro Commission and refuses to leave Inazuma until it's done. That's enough of that. Come take a photo of me. Right here will do. Click. Susan! Oh, the irony. Hello. We were just about to take someone else's picture, but nah, you're gonna leave if I don't. Then again, I don't have any characters that need the companionship XP right now. We gotta get Linny, Lynette, and Femine. Okay, sure. I'll stand in the picture and photobomb it with Sourish. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta still give it to you. Yay, I'm happy. Oh, whenever I see Susan, I'm happy. There's other travelers too. Other travelers seeing the sights. Alright, Augustus Lovelace. Time for your photo. There you go.
That should do it. Let's show him the phone.
Not bad indeed. You have a gift. It's the first time in my travels that I've met someone with such control over composition and color. Well, where have your travels taken you? Oh, well... I could have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. After all, there's a line going straight to the Ida Harbor in Sumeru. I don't know where that is. There's a few locations in some of the countries we've been to that still have not been released. Like, this place I've not heard of. I wonder if it's similar to the direction that from which Julian came. Like that way. I guess maybe they would add it, though. If you know, like... So, if you see, for Fontaine being released, they're releasing, like... I can't show you the map. A little bit off, like, the right side of, the Girdle of the Sands, where the tree is. There's going to be a waypoint there that gets unlocked. But you see that there's like a big waterway between Sumeru and Fontaine, and there's ships from Sumeru, I think, at the port in Fontaine. So then probably it would be a port on the other side in Sumeru. Maybe that's what it is. That's what that is. There's also like a Chaoying village, like in Liyue, that also should be near Fontaine that hasn't been released yet. Yeah, and isn't there supposed to be like a port city in Mondstadt as well? Or am I remembering that wrong? I feel like there should be. They have so much coastline. It would make sense if they had a port city somewhere. Anyway, there's just a lot of locations that we need to get to. But as they say, it's about the journey, not the destination, so I chose a more interesting route. First, I went to the Lumidos Harbor to Chenyu Vale, and then passed to Qingse Village on my way to the stone gate that separates Mondstadt from Liyue. After stopping by Dawn Winery, I decided to head south and visit Liyue Harbor. I embarked on a ferry to Port Ormuz from Liyue Harbor, traveling northward along the river, and here I am standing before you. Oh, that sounds like a good, like, tourist trip. You can't actually travel between Liyue Harbor and Port Ormuz yet, even though on the map it's kind of implied that you should be able to. They haven't opened that waterway up. I guess because then they'd have to model the entire coastline, whereas now they can just have Paimon be like, let's explore the area ahead of us later. After all, my goal is to relax. Were I a brave warrior with passion for adventure, I might have decided to set foot from the Maritime Harbor and follow the ancient path of the pilgrims, heading southward into the desert. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to cross the desert on the way back. Anyway, I still have got extra more to spend, and paying a visit to Natalan on the other side of the desert sounds nice too. Interesting. I was wondering, you know what? Natalan is the only country we have not met any characters from yet. So we have very little idea about like what the culture and the vibe there is like. But that's interesting. I was just talking about how and like the Samudra coast, like there's like it seems that there's been more there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you go there and then we're gonna cross the ocean into Natalan in a year from now. Time is moving so fast. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for helping me with the photo. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I'm off to write to Xavier. If you still won't come to Sumeru, then I might as well go back to Fontaine. Sure. The structure of the ships here in Sumeru is interesting indeed. Inspiring too. What are you doing? It's you. I was just studying the ships in Port Sumeru. Raimondo is likely going to order a reorganization of my project, which really means terminate. Oh no! Is it why didn't... So, I guess we're gonna find that out when we go to Fontaine. Why... They have a big engineering research institute. How did all the buildings get turned to rubble? And, like, how? What happened? And what... This... I spent too long on this research to just let it go. I couldn't help but start to compare the differences in design between these ships and aquabuses. I'm so excited to go on the aquabuses. What is an aquabus? In Fontaine, a kind of transportation system called aqua rails. It's kind of like these little like canals that are like trains. As in like, you know, they're elevated. Aquabuses are dedicated vehicles that use them. If you ever find yourself in Fontaine, you should definitely ride one. Not only are they fast and convenient, but they even have Melusine guides on board who will provide commentary on the scenery. I swear, I'm not exaggerating in the least when I say that riding an aquabus is simply a sublime experience. I am so excited for that. I am so excited to like check out like the technology and all the cool things they built in Fontaine, but also very suspicious as to how all of that, you know, runs and operates. Where travels? Nothing special, really. I could have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. Okay, this is just what you said before. Yeah, you should go to Natalan. Maybe we'll meet you there. Who knows? Anyway, I guess that's really all of the no active quests. You know, where will your journey take you, traveler? Right? I guess that's really it. So like the last episode I read with the R&R, I thought that would be the end of the Sumeru quest. But this is the real end, I think. I mean, 2 quests there that are really alluding to a lot of stuff happening in Fontaine. I am super excited.
Following me.
I am really excited to see what happens in Fontaine and the story and just exploring a whole new area. So, yeah. I'm gonna end it off there. Thank you for watching. It's gonna be a couple episodes in the Valerian Mirage, and then we're off. We are off sailing to lands unknown, and I'm excited for that. So I'll see you then. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!
Quick, let's find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.